From a handprint on a wall to a hologram in your living room, the story of communication is the story of us. Let's travel through 40,000 years in 3 minutes. Around 40,000 BCE, our ancestors did not have a word on paper. They had stone, pigment, and memory. They painted on cave walls and gathered around fires, spoke in stories into existence. Art and memory woven together. This was humanity's first broadcast, and it lasted thousands of years. The invention of writing. Then around 3200 BCE, before Common Era, something revolutionary happened. The Sumerians and Egyptians figured out how to make language permanent. Cuneiform hieroglyphs, marks pressed into clay. For the first time, an idea could outlast a single human lifetime. History had made a memory. Epic literature and theater. Storytelling evolved into an art form shared by thousands. Homer's epics were recited out loud across the Greek world. Theater brought drama to the public square, comedy, tragedy, philosophy. A mirror held up to human condition. Communication was becoming culture. Gutenberg's printing press. In 1440, Johannesburg Gutenberg changes everything with a press and some movable type. Suddenly, books weren't just for monks and kings. Ideas, scientific, religious, political, could be mass produced. The Renaissance, the Reformation, the scientific revolution, all of it accelerated by ink on paper. Telegraph, telephone, and the novel. The 1800s brought electricity into communication. The telegraph meant a message could travel faster than a horse. The telephone meant you could hear a voice across a continent, private window into the other lives. Intimacy at a scale, one reader at a time. Radio, film, and television. The 20th century created something brand new mass media. Radio let a president speak to a nation from one microphone. Film turned its stories into shared dreams. Television gathered families for the first around a single glowing screen. For the first time, the entire world could experience the same moment simultaneously. The internet and the World Wide Web. Then came the 1990s and the world went online. The internet wasn't just a new medium, it was a new architecture for human knowledge. Anyone could publish, everyone could read. For the first time, communication became truly bidirectional at a global scale. Social media and user generated content. And then everyone became a broadcaster. Social media turned billions of people into authors, artists, journalists, multiplied and storytellers. Connections multiplied. Communities formed across the continents. And yes, so did the complications. The megaphone was now in everyone's pocket. Immersive in virtual worlds. So what comes next? Extended reality, virtual worlds, spatial computing. We may be approaching an era where stories aren't just told, they're inhabited, where you just don't watch a scene unfold, you step inside of it. Audiences becoming participants, readers become characters. From cave walls to virtual worlds, the meaning keeps changing, but the mission was always the same to connect.